All right, let's take another look at creating another way of creating another window. So over here, we're going to do the same import Maya commands as MC, and same as before, we'll define a variable when equals commands dot window, and now inside of this, we're going to define the name of a kind of like a handle that we can use to grab this window. So we'll call this one, I don't know, we'll go with the same thing as before, like making a cube. But we'll expand on this, and then we'll give it a title. And the title will be, for now, it'll be a placeholder just called window. And then we'll do the same with height, except we'll make it bigger. We'll make it like 500 by 500 so we could see it better. So 500, comma 500. And I'm actually going to just bring this down a line. I think that'll work. I don't think it'll give me an error if it's on a separate line. And then we just create the window. So let's see. So MC dot show window, and then the name of the window that we want to show, which is win. And let's save that and let's run it. Control Enter. And we have an invalid context. Let's see, what did I do wrong? Does this need to be up here? No, it's a unexpected indent. Let us see. Oh, that's this guy right here. And we have Maya commands as MC, win commands window. We have make cube. We have title equals window. And we have width, height. Did I spell that right? Yeah, 500, 500. This is closed off. MC.show window, win. And I forgot something, didn't I? So what I forgot was, I kind of went over this again. I forgot this extra set of parentheses here. So now when I hit Control Enter after this, you can see we still get a window. It's called window. And we have a handle now called make cube. There's only one problem. When I hit Control Enter in this, it's not a unique, this is not a unique identifier, so it stops it. We also still have this window open, which is a problem. We want to be able to delete and reload the window as we work. So I'm going to close this out. Now when I hit Control Enter, you can see it pops up, but we want to be able to reload this. All right, so let's try this. The way to do that is I'm just going to write MC dot and then delete. And I'm putting this first, delete UI, because if this window is, if this is open, then it'll delete it. So when equals, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to check if it's true. And now let's run this. And let's see, my cube not found. So actually, you know what? We need to have a window in the scene first. So let's try that. Oops, down here. Third time, hopefully, is the charm. Yeah, there we go. And so you're not seeing it, but it's flashing on the other scene. So it's checking if that window is open, it'll delete it right away. So why don't we try this? I'm going to copy this code again, and I'm going to paste it after this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the name of my window from title to window 02. So now when I run this, you can see it made a window. It deleted the original and it created a new window. So this is how we delete our UI. And now it's called window 2. All right, so let's take a look at another way of doing this where we can use our, in a way, we're going to use our delete UI again, but this time we're going to wrap it using an if statement. And what I'd like to do is define a method, and I'm just going to call this create window. And if our window exists. So let's go ahead and create a window. So window, and the window we're going to use here is called, we'll go back to make cube. So if our make cube window exists, so we're going to query and we're going to look for that window. If we find it in our scene and it exists, and remember your colon at the end so that it finds it, we're going to delete it. So delete UI. And the UI that we're going to create is this guy right here. That's kind of our handle. And I'm just going to tab back a bunch. Actually, let's go. I'm going to tab in and hit enter. So if it's there, we're going to delete it. If it's not there, we want to create this window. So let's go here. And then we're going to create our make cube window. And then in here, we're going to show that window. And we want this inside of here. So let's go ahead and just drag this up here and then hit enter. So we'll make the window, we'll show the window, and then we need to call this method here. And let's hit Control Enter. Now you can see, regardless of the number of times I run this, it will delete the window and it'll refresh it. So it's a nifty way of doing it.